First pitch on its way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
0-1's the count.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Set to deal on 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Coming into this one against Michael Fulmer, batting .500, 4 for 8. He also has 1 home run. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Stewart racing back. Gone! Schoop with a solo shot. 4th home run here in the early going as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
The first baseman.
Here's C.J. Cron now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The 1-1 home. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still 1-2. Again a 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Oh man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box, number 2. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. Mercer moving to his right. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More from Minneapolis following this. Leading off the inning, Harold Castro, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Harold Castro.
First offering on its way. Driven the other way, but caught down at third. And on one pitch, the leadoff man is gone to start the fourth.
Designated hitter, John Hicks.
Digging in, John Hicks. First delivery to him on the way. In there, and it's 0-1. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
So 2 outs now for the Tigers in their half of the fourth, and the ever versatile Josh Harrison digs in. Gibson gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. It's sharply toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. The 0-1. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
A pause, and the 0-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Harrison on third with 2 out. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
2-2. Here it is. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. He's set. The 3-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1.
You know, D-Roll, they finally push a run across here. Yesterday, they were shut out, so anytime they can score, that's almost like throwing a party.
Yeah, Dan, no kidding. Look in that dugout, looked like there was steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears right there. They had to get the offense going. Maybe that's the breakthrough they needed.
Here's Jordy Mercer now as he lines it out to center. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Tigers get 1 here on 2 hits in the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, all tied at 1-1. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plesac back with you as Byron Buxton readies to lead off the inning.
Byron Buxton.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Castro is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now coming into this one against Michael Fulmer, batting .500, 4 for 8. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was
now
way
batting,
behind him
catcher,
when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Mitch Garver. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down go the Twins in order. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Settling in now, Grayson Greenier. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
17, Grayson Greenier.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Number 2 will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacoby.
Now at the plate, Jacoby Jones. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking. 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. 2-0. well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Oh, and that liner caught him. For the first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, stands in. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left. In there, the base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
In now, Harold Castro. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that's going to get down out there. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
The batter.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
Now at the plate, John Hicks. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Tigers get just the 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Tigers 2 and the Twins 1. Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning.
The left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Up with it, Grenier. And he makes the throw to first. Rosario is retired, and there's one away.
The batter,
Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. Coming into this one against Michael Fulmer, he's only 1 for 10. He's also gone down. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Fouled off. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box now, Miguel Sano. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
2 out, nobody on. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. We're back to Target Field right after this. Now to the plate, Josh Harrison. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Josh Harrison.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Kristen Stewart. as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Two 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder. Hit out towards second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Standing in now, Jordy Mercer swinging a ground ball to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
The catcher, number 17, Grayson Greiner.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And a change will be forthcoming. That'll be it for Kyle Gibson. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Trevor May takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Trevor May.
Grayson Greiner will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Ready with the 0-1. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. One and 2 now. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Ball 2. Struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set. The 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. At the plate, Jonathan Schoop. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach. If you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
Into the box now, C.J. Cron. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. And he'll go to second here. Then on to first. What in the world? A 5-4-3 putout with the bases empty. Ready for another chance? Number 2. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
This is pulled into right. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Delivery to him on the way. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. 2 out with the man at first. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And it's fouled away. From the stretch, and he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1 left for Minnesota. They still trail it here 2-1. Sergio Romo is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 54. Sergio Romo.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Jacoby Jones.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
And this is fouled at the plate. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Stepping in, Miguel Cabrera. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Now here's the pitch. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2. Romo, the former Tampa Bay Ray, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Harold Castro. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Now batting, the second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison stands in. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The set and the 1-0. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Castro on second. Hicks at first. 2 out in the inning. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. They still lead it 2-1. Next will be the designated hitter,
Leading off
Nelson
for the
Cruz.
Twins,
He struck out swinging in his
designated
last
hitter,
trip to the plate.
Nelson.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First delivery to him on the way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though. His first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far in this one.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And another foul ball.
Interesting pitch selection right there. In off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
Count remains at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Into the box, Mitch Garver. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. The 1-2. Popped him up. Harrison is calling for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Now batting, Eddie Rosario. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. Number 61 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 61.
Leading off the inning, Kristen Stewart, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Buxton is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Stepping up to the plate, Jordy Mercer. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 17.
Next up for Detroit, Grayson Greenier. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Line drive to left. Rosario is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Tigers. They lead it 2-1. Digging in to try it again, Max Kepler. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Popped him up. Greenier waits on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
The batter, the third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Ronald Torreyes will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 74, Ronald Torreyes.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Stewart on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Up next for Minnesota, the shortstop.
Into the box, Jonathan Schoop. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a 1-run lead. Number 70 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
For the Tigers, number 70.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. And that's through for a hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Cron.
Standing in now, C.J. Cron, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding one. They're down 2-1. Ronald Torreyes is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 74, Ronald.
So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
In now, Jacoby Jones, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Shot toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Guerrero blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. At the plate, Miguel Cabrera. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Here comes the first pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Rosario is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 30.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Harold Castro, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Comes set. The 0-1.
1-1.
And he lays off for ball 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Rosario will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Tigers leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Striding in to start the 9th, number 2, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 2.
First delivery to him on the way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And I believe your tying run's going to be in scoring position right away as this is down for extra bases. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
The center fielder.
Here's Byron Buxton now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Jones moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. The plate now is the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Boy, in a mid-80s fastball that time, but it's a called strike 1-1. This is line to left. Stewart will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Mitch Garver.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mitch Garver. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. With runners in scoring position this season, Garver is below the Mendoza line. A batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Here's the 2-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Boy, Dero, talk about the definition of clutch coming up in the ninth and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the ninth inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. 0-1 the count. run stands at first with 2 out here. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. Guerrero has got it, and the side is retired. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Tyler Duffey takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 21, Tyler Duffey.
Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line toward center field. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitters on base.
The batter number 1.
That's another base hit for him. I got to say, though, they've had a really hard time turning all these hits to anything productive on the scoreboard. Only 2 runs to this point, so stranded runners has been the theme most of the game. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Stepping in now, Josh Harrison, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. The numbers against Tyler Duffey, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 0-2 pitch. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a very big mistake as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Pops this one up. Garver is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Kristen Stewart. And he could very well get the intentional pass here as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
It's never a good look with strikeout looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in there. Base hit. In to score, the runner from second.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Into the box, Grayson Grenier.
He sends it on the ground softly to the left.
Throw to second for the force out, and his side is retired. Tigers get 1 here on 2 hits in the inning. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Tigers 3 and the Twins 2. In now, Max Kepler. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Jones moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Twins, the third baseman, Ronald Torreyes.
Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. One out, nobody on. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jonathan Schoop.
So striding forward now, Jonathan Schoop. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. Up high, 2-1 now. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Digging in once again, C.J. Cron. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. A ball and no strikes. And he takes a called strike 1.
It goes to show you you'll take location over velocity any day. That pitch didn't light up the radar gun, but you can't do anything with that as a batter when it's executed in such a good spot.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Shot toward right center. And the 2-out thunder. This might set up a play at the plate. Throw into second. The tying run comes around all the way from first to score. It's a 3-3 game.
Now batting.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings. So that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Line drive to left. Stewart is there to make the catch, and that means so the lineup flips over, and digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he'll be the one to get the 11th underway. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
So he sets him down swinging. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. becomes the first out of the inning. Bases are empty, one man out. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Digging in, Miguel Cabrera is one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike one. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. The 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Now there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, Vero, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, Vero, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Hit out towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he recovers to make the play, so a run is across to score, but they do record the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, John
Sam Dyson takes over here with a runner at first and two gone in the inning.
Now pitching for the Twins,
John Hicks will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and two away. He's set and the pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in there, base hit.
batter number 1, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Stepping up now, Josh Harrison. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball left side. And through into left field. So the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning. Now it would be the Minnesota DH, Nelson Cruz. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. A ball and a strike. Buxton gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mitch Garver. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. That's a strike to throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well, too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Skied into straightaway right. Castro sprinting after it. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. And he's up to 3rd safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The batter, no left fielder.
So striding in, Eddie Rosario. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from 3rd, and we are once again tied in extra innings.
The right fielder.
Hey, that base hit right here ties things up late in the game, D-Row. And I think right now what they'd love to do, get back in the dugout and have one of those really good shutdown innings.
Is that what you're thinking, Dan, when you took the mound? Your team throws up a crooked number or throws up a 1 spot on that other team. You got to go out there and throw a donut.
No doubt about it. You want to go in attack mode after you take your 8 warm-up pitches. That first guy comes up. You're really putting your concentration cap on, trying to get back into the dugout.
Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Now the 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And that misses, ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing. Striding in once again, Ronald Torreyes. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. And it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Liner toward right center. And this is down. And that should do it. This will kick up against the wall now. And the Twins are going to walk home a winner.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Sam Dyson claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious
Welcome to this edition of Inside the Show. There will be 42s everywhere today in honor of the barrier-breaking Jackie Robinson. Before we get there, though, here's what happened yesterday. In the AL Central, the Twins combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Tigers 5-4. Heading into the day, the Twins are in second place in the AL Central, while the Tigers are third in the division. The Chi Sox went deep 4 times as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 8-5. Entering the day's action, the Yankees are in second place in the AL East, and the White Sox sit in fourth place in the American League Central Division. The Kansas City Royals swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Indians 9-0. At the start of the day, the Royals sit in last place in the American League Central Division, while the Indians are atop the division. Avisail Garcia had 3 hits and drove in 3 as Tampa Bay rolled past the Blue Jays 4-3. As of today, the Blue Jays sit in fourth place in the American League East Division, and the Rays are fourth in the division. Mookie Betts was hot at the plate, collecting 3 hits in the game as the Red Sox claimed victory over the Orioles 3-1. As of right now, the Red Sox sit atop the American League East Division, while the Orioles are third in the division. The Astros tallied 5 home runs overall as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 8-4. Heading into the day, the Mariners sit in second place in the American League West, and the Astros are atop the division. Marcus Semien drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs, leading the A's to the win over Texas 11-4. At the start of the day, the Rangers sit in fourth place in the American League West, while the Athletics are at the bottom of the division. The Atlanta Braves launched 3 home runs as they got the best of the visiting Mets 6-3. Entering the day's action, the Braves sit atop the NL East, while the Mets are fourth in the division. The Phillies finished off a 3-game sweep as they took down the division. The Nationals completed a 3-game series sweep as they sank the visiting Buccos 4-1. Heading into the day, the Nationals are in first place in the NL East, and the Pirates are in last place in the NL Central. The Cubs combined for a 4-hitter as they defeated the visiting Angels 3-1. In the
Tuesday night baseball now from Comerica Park in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Detroit Tigers. Jeremy Hardesty makes his big league debut right after this. Matthew Boyd will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
Now at the plate, Kevin Newman. He'll get us started in this one
Leading
under the
tonight
lights.
for Pittsburgh, the second baseman, number 27.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway in Motown as the first pitch of the night misses for ball one. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Boyd has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. Hit to short. Mercer is there. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He stole over 30 bases last year. You don't forget about this guy when he's on the base pass. He's a threat to go at any time. 30 stolen bases is not an easy number to get to.
So coming to the plate, Adam Frazier. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here comes the first pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Sent toward first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Josh Bell. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. And now the Tigers will get their first opportunity here. No score. Jameson Taillon, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Matt, this guy is a big power arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Pittsburgh Pirates. And listen, he's what they look like. Big, strong guy. 3-pitch mix, 95 to 97 miles an hour with good life on his fastball. Overhand curveball and a straight changeup. The key to him, throwing strikes. If he's throwing strikes early, expect him to go deep in the game, and he could rack up a pile of strikeouts.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
In now, Victor Reyes. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday. And somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
Castro leads off second with nobody out. Line hard. Foul. Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup, the key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
A man at second with one down, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Hit back up the middle. And there's out number 2.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Matt Kemp.
So here's Matt Kemp now. His batter-pitcher line against Jameson Taillon. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled away. Men on third with 2 down. Again, another foul ball. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit. Still no score. Here's Starling Marte. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
The designated hitter, Starling Marte.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Bucks DH. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. No score here as we play inning number 2. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
High in the air out to center field. Reyes waits on it. 2 down.
Batting 6th, the catcher, Elias Diaz.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the catcher, Elias Diaz. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And it's 1-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
The 3-1. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by. But on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Striding in, number 3. And he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. He's set. Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more.
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Standing in now, Pablo Reyes, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Striding forward now is the DH, John Hicks, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to third. Frazier scoops it up. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield from